Now, after being overlooked by President Cyril Ramaphosa for the Constitutional Court top job in favour of Raymond Zondo, Supreme Court of Appeal President Mandisa will be interviewed tomorrow for the position of Deputy Chief Justice. Maya was last interviewed by the JSC in February. So who is Mandisa and what is her judicial journey? What's it been like so far? Newzroom Afrika's Nic Andersen takes a closer look.
Judge Mandisa is a woman of many firsts. The first black woman appointed to the Supreme Court of Appeal, and the first woman appointed as the court's president in our country's democratic history. There was one first she hasn't been able to achieve just yet, though. Despite a recommendation from the Judicial Service Commission for her to be appointed, Maya was not selected by President Cyril Ramaphosa for the top job at the Constitutional Court. Ramaphosa has other plans for Maya, it seems. On Monday, the JSC will interview her as the sole candidate nominated by the President for the position of Deputy Chief Justice. So what do we really know about the woman credited with changing the institutional culture at the SCA? And how did she get her start? Now 58 years old, Maya was born in the Eastern Cape town of Cholo in 1964. She went on to study her LLB degree at the University of KwaZulu-Natal before moving to North Carolina in the US to complete her master's. Back in SA, between 1993 to 95, Maya lectured law at the University of Transkei. Ahead of the country's first democratic election, Maya also worked as an investigator for the Independent Electoral Commission. After building up her status as a judge in the 10 years that followed, Maya was invited to serve in an acting capacity on the Supreme Court of Appeal. This meant it was time for a move to the Free State. After 12 years of experience in the court, she made more history in 2017, becoming the first woman to lead the court. And outside of the courtroom, Maya currently serves as the Chancellor of the University of Mpumalanga. Despite being a woman known for shattering glass ceilings, Maya made sure to let the JSC know during her Chief Justice interview in February that it's her career, not her gender, that speaks volumes.
I'm not here simply because I'm a woman. I'm a judge, a worthy judge, I think, and I've proven myself over 22 years. And the fact that very important that I'm a woman, of course, but it's just one of them. I'm not good because I'm a woman. I'm just a good woman judge.
But was Maya the only one nominated for the Deputy Chief Justice position, and her last interview before the JSC less than 6 months ago? Some have questioned whether there's any point interviewing her all over again. According to Judiciary Monitoring Group Judges Matter, the Constitution dictates that another interview be held. But a new interview also has other advantages.
But I think the value of it is that it's not only required by the Constitution, but also the role of the Deputy Chief Justice differs quite a bit from the role of the Chief Justice. And so it is useful to have a candidate who will be able to speak specifically to the role of Deputy Chief Justice and sort of articulate a vision for why they want the position.
If all goes well in this week's interview, Mandisa is likely to secure the second biggest job in the judiciary. And with newly appointed Chief Justice Raymond Zondo only able to remain in the job for 2 years due to term limits, it might only be a matter of time before she smashes one last glass ceiling in her career. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Nic Andersen.